In today's video, I'll be playing the #1 best Goblin Queen's Journey deck in Clash Royale. The new Goblin Queen update just came out, and with this deck, you're able to play the new OP Goblin Demolisher and climb a bunch of trophies in the new game mode. With Goblin cards like the Dart Goblin, Goblin Cage, and the Goblins, you can defend, attack, and quickly charge up your Goblin Queen ability. On offense, you can push with Goblin Giants, spell away your opponent's defenses, and crush enemy towers. Without further ado, let's begin today's video. So the Goblin Queen update is out, and this is the best deck for any level wherever you're at in the game mode. And you can play this deck if you're 3,000 trophies or you're maybe just starting out with 100. You can play this deck and it'll still work. I'm playing this with the Evo Knight. But if you haven't unlocked the Evo yet, because you have to get at least Arena 2 in the Goblin mode to unlock Evos, if you don't have it yet, I would recommend switching out the Knight for the Bowler. But anyways, let's get right into the game. I just played some shenanigans right there. I defended his Dart Goblin, and I pushed with my Goblin Giant. We caught him in a bad hand, and look at that, guys. We just got so much damage. Okay, so this deck is really good. I would recommend it no matter what level you're at. And let's try to win a few games here. Look at that, guys, that crazy DPS. But this deck has a bunch of goblins, so you can cycle to the goblin ability. And it's overall really good. Like, we've already charged up the ability here, which is really good. So we'll be able to use that on offense. Let's go. Goblin Demolisher on tower. It connects on tower with its bomb ability. And look at that, guys. So, since I have my Goblin charge, I'm just going to Goblin Shine at the bridge. It'll tank for the mini goblins. And we'll get so much damage from this. I'm going to log on that side. I'm not going to do anything about that. And I'm going to let my Goblin Giant cook. That's going to get some more damage. I'm going to go in for the, messed up. Okay, nope, never mind. Didn't mess up the Goblin Cage. Man, with this game mode, it's so different from like Path of Legends or Trophy Road. It's so fast-paced sometimes. And you have so many like things to keep track of. So it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. Okay, yeah, let's settle down. Okay, we're in a good chill spot right now. I'm just going to Goblin Demolisher here. And yes, so throughout this video, I'm going to show you a few tips on how to progress in this new game mode. And yeah, because you know that's my thing. That's what I do. I try to help you progress in Clash Royale and not lose all your games. Okay, so this guy, he plays his Goblin Giant, so I just tried to defend as good as possible here. Okay, I'm gonna go Goblin Giant right at the bridge. Ooh, I think I lose my tower. Okay, he did commit a lot on offense though. So I'm gonna counter push. This deck is a lot of counter push as well, so you need to be able to counter push a lot. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna arrows, and we are in the lead, so that's good. And I'm gonna Goblin Cage. I'm gonna go in for the Knight. Let's log here. I'm gonna go in for my goblins. Goblins will die to that dumb ability. But okay, we're in the lead still, and his tower's only at 700 health damage left. So let's see what I can do here. So the Goblin Demolisher and the Goblin Giant pair up really well together. So you want to try to use that combination throughout the game a lot, and you kind of want to cycle it together a lot of the time. So I'm gonna go in for the Knight like this, because I want everything to stay alive, so I have the chance to go in for that. Goblin Demolisher behind the Goblin Giant. He cycles back to his Goblin Cage. I'm going to arrows, which is so much value, guys. Look at that. I think we'll be able to take out his tower. He can't stop our Goblin Demolishers. They're too broken. We'll take the game. Let's hop into our next game. Alright, guys. Game number 2 against Helena. Let's kind of take a breather. Last game was fast. Right from the start, he started attacking us. But that's kind of what this game mode is. It's just really fast-paced type stuff, you know? So you kind of have to get used to it. And yeah, that's what this game mode is all about, though. Just a bunch of goblin spam and fast-paced stuff. Alright, so Mortar does connect on my tower, which is kind of bad, but We do get a Goblin Giant on tower, punching that away. Okay, we kill the Goblin Demolisher before it gets on our tower. And yeah, okay, so let me talk a bit about the update. So basically, there's 3 cards: Goblin Machine, Goblin Curse, and the Goblin Demolisher. 2 of them, the Goblin Curse and the Goblin Machine, got nerfed, emergency nerfed a few days ago. So basically, a few days before after release, it got nerfed instantly and pretty heavily as well because of how broken it was. Basically, the Goblin Machine threw rockets at towers, like full size rockets, 6 elixir rockets, at the cost of the card, which is only 5 elixir, which is absurd. So, like expected, Supercell nerfed the card because there was no way we were gonna deal with that. And I'm really glad it did. I was gonna make a video on that, but since it got nerfed, it wasn't like as OP because it was too OP. So I was like, how about let's make a video on the Goblin Queen, because I've been using this deck and it's been really good. Alright, so let's just chill here. I'm gonna go Goblin Demolisher in the back. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave the Inferno Tower, Inferno Dragon, and shouldn't do too much damage, right? Maybe I should have countered it. It's whatever. Okay, because like with this game mode, it's kind of a whole new game-ish by itself. You kind of have to relearn interactions and cycle in different ways because you want the Goblin ability to get value, but at the same time you have to deal with your opponent's spam, and it's just a bunch of stuff. So okay, right there he activates his he gets his ability down, so I get mine too, which counters the Evil Mortar pretty well. That did get damage on tower, but we are up 2 towers, so it doesn't matter if he gets one of ours. I'm just gonna log. I'm gonna go in for the Goblin Giant. I'm gonna go Goblins, and this should be a very nice game for us, guys, if we're able to pull this off. Yeah, it looks like it's a win. 10 seconds left on the clock. He won't be able to defend that. That will be a win, guys. There we go. Another really easy win. That's how you play this deck. And let's hop into our 3rd game. Once again, we have another match against this guy, so I'm gonna drop him the good luck and thumbs up. I don't think we have been getting the chance to do that all game. I usually do that with all my other videos, giving people thumbs up and spreading the good sportsmanship, but since this game mode is so fast, they just start spamming right at the start, and I don't get to do that. So I'm glad we got that down. And okay, right off the bat, we got some damage on his tower, which is good. So we are up by like 500, and he plays Goblin Giant. I'm just gonna Goblin Demolisher, and we can Goblin Cage as well. So if you didn't know how the Goblin thing works, is if you spend 20 elixir on Goblin card, you'll be able to charge the ability, which spawns baby goblins all over the map. And so you kind of want to play cards carefully, you know, like you kind of want to keep track, and you want to save the ability for your Goblin Giants like this. So I knew the ability was coming out, so I played my Goblin Giant to tank, and look at that, I played Goblins on the opposite side for extra pressure. That's gonna be so much damage because he had to defend the other side, and that's just easy wins. Look at that, guys. That is such a beauty. And this guy's running Skelly Dragons. I was like, what is this guy running, man? I think we're just gonna take his tower, dude. That was a fast game, man. Okay, there is 1,000 damage left on his tower, but it's fine. It's whatever. So I'm gonna go arrows here. That is so much value, guys. We got Skelly Dragons, we got the fake smaller goblins, and we got his Goblin Barrel. So W video so far. Man, in a way, I think this game mode is pretty fun. It brought back more people to the game, even if some of the cards were so broken. I think it's pretty good. The game mode is pretty easy overall if you have a good deck like this one. All you gotta do is spend time to just grind it, which I haven't been able to do much. As you see, I'm only in Goblin Arena 2, but I've been trying to grind as much as possible to make videos for you guys and to show you the best decks. Okay, this is a lot of spam. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't react in time, which is bad on my part, but I'm gonna go in for the Goblin Giant. The Goblin Demolisher behind that. We get the Goblin ability off. I'm gonna go Dart Goblin. Okay, come on. Target tower, something. Let's go. Demolisher does target tower. We're gonna take out his tower. That is GG's. Good game. And let's jump into our final game for the video. Last but not least, we have a game against Javi. So I'm gonna give him the thumbs up once again, and let's start the game. So right off the bat, you don't want to be too aggressive because you can get easily punished, and you don't want to waste your spells as well because you're gonna need that for their swarm troops. So you kind of just want to chill. A good starting play is maybe Goblin Demolisher in the back. Okay, I'm just gonna do it at the bridge here to kill his goblins. We should be able to two-shot those. And it's pretty early in the game, but since we did get counter push, I'm gonna go in for the Goblin Giant, and then let's go in for the log. So the Goblin Demolisher should turn into a wall breaker, and that should get damage on tower, guys. Let's go, dude. That was the only new card that didn't get nerfed, and so it's like one of the best cards now because every other card got nerfed. The other cards are still good as well, but I didn't want to put like the Goblin Machine or like the Goblin Curse in this deck because I knew that like if you're under, if you haven't gotten those cards yet, you won't be able to use the deck, and you still need to climb up the ladder, the Goblin ladder. So that's why I chose this deck. It's not too pay to win, leaning towards pay to win. So this is a good deck for the majority of players. So I'm gonna go Goblin Cage early because I need the Goblin Giant to tank for my stuff. Okay, wow, Goblin Giant easily countered by the Demolisher, and we kill the cage as well. So I'm gonna go Dart Goblin opposite side once again, applying pressure. You want to do that a lot with this deck. Switch lanes, apply pressure, all of that stuff. And look at that, guys. We are in a considerably good lead on both towers as we get into double elixir here. Okay, he goes in for the Goblin Giant. I'm gonna just go in for the Knight back here. Okay, he's building a push, which I can see very well. Okay, he stacks up a lot. So I'm gonna go Goblin Cage. Let's go in for the Dart Goblin opposite side here, because maybe I want to build counter push after I defend this. Okay, nice. We might be able to get the Goblin Giant on tower, which we do. I gotta be careful for the ability here. Yeah, nice. Okay, how am I gonna defend my my right side here? Wait, am I gonna lose it? I might lose it, man. I might lose it. Dude, okay, I lost it. Wait, but if we can take out that tower, nice. All we gotta do is like spell or maybe Goblin Giant in the pocket here on his left tower, and we should be able to take that tower out. If I'm not wrong, let's go. Spirit Goblins do connect. He just can't stop all this spam. We take his tower. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any comments, leave a comment down below. I'll answer it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. That's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.